You want to know what really sucks? Is finding out that your husband, who you're not even filed for divorce from yet, how do you get over that? That's painful. My American Express card was cut off about 3 days ago, and my entire body went numb. Thought I was dying. Stuff is expensive.
Welcome back. In this report, we're taking a closer look at a story that has generated plenty of discussion online. Before jumping to conclusions, it's worth examining the timeline one step at a time. The person at the center of this case shared a series of videos documenting her own experience. Every update, reaction, and statement came directly from her and was posted publicly. Rather than relying on outside opinions or speculation, we'll follow the events using her own recordings and the timeline she presented. Starting from the beginning, let's examine how the situation unfolded and what her own words reveal along the way.
I feel like a little girl who needs their mommy because I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't, like, it's just terrifying. Terrifying. I feel like such a terrible mom. I'm just mad all the time. For no reason. Nothing happened to make me mad. Nothing's going on to put me in a bad mood. It's just me. And I don't know what to do.
One everyday moment became the focus of her story. She described feeling emotionally overwhelmed during a normal morning routine, saying there wasn't a major incident or dramatic event that triggered those emotions. According to her own account, it was simply an ordinary day at home when the pressure seemed to catch up with her. That detail stood out because it showed how even routine moments can feel difficult during a stressful period. The video also sparked discussion online, with many viewers offering different interpretations of what they had seen. Rather than choosing a side, it's more useful to focus on the timeline she shared and the experiences she described in her own words. With that context in mind, let's continue to the next part of the story.
I feel like such a terrible mom. I'm just mad all the time. For no reason. Like, full of rage. Like I could strangle someone. Like I could just scream. And I don't know why. There's not like any real reason for me to feel this way. Like brushing my kids' teeth this morning was the hardest thing I've ever done. I couldn't even speak to tell her to tell my daughter to just put her toothbrush down and come into the other bathroom so I could brush her hair. Like, I don't know. I'm like I get so wound up that I don't know, like all I want to do is scream, or I don't even want to scream. I don't know what it is. I'm like, I have no idea. No clue. No clue why I feel this way. Like I'm mean. I'm just mean. I'm just in a bad mood. And then I drop them off at school and then I feel terrible for doing that to them. Because nothing happened. Nothing happened to make me mad. Nothing's going on to put me in a bad mood. It's just me. And I don't know what to do.
She described her daily routine as feeling repetitive and emotionally draining. Each day followed the same pattern: school drop-offs, household responsibilities, dinner, a few quiet moments, and then repeating it all again. For her, that routine had become a source of frustration rather than comfort. At the same time, many viewers pointed out that similar schedules are a reality for countless parents balancing work, family, and daily responsibilities. Instead of keeping those feelings private, she chose to document the experience online. As more people watched and responded, her personal journey gradually became part of a much larger public conversation, with each new video adding another chapter to the story.
I live the same day over and over and over and over and over again. I wake up in the morning, I get my kids ready for school, I come home, do Lord knows what mom stuff or nothing, and somehow it's 2 o'clock and it's time to go get the kids. I pick them up from school, we do after school activities, come home, have dinner, take a bath, go to bed. My husband comes home. After the kids go to bed, we sit on the couch for 10 minutes, and then I go to bed. And it's the same cycle over and over again. And I understand that nothing's gonna change unless I change it, but I have zero desire to get up and change anything.
Moment, she seemed to recognize what she was feeling and said it openly. It was one of the clearest moments in her story. But that moment was quickly overshadowed by the flood of online comments and opinions. As the discussion grew, the public conversation became just as important as the events themselves.
I don't know who I am. I feel like I'm lost. I go through my days and I live my life and I live the same day over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And nothing ever changes. I don't know this person that I've become. I'm not happy with myself. I'm not happy with the way I treat my kids, with the way I treat my husband, with the way I treat myself. I've literally done nothing but wallow in my sad state. This is not me.
In another video, she wondered if her emotional state was simply the result of eating poorly over the weekend. Even she seemed unsure of the explanation. The footage showed someone struggling to understand what they were feeling while sharing those emotions publicly. Rather than offering answers, the video captured a moment of uncertainty and reflection.
And on the other hand, I have my husband. He made a list per our marriage counselor. We both made a list of what we need. And number one on his list was for me to put him and my kids before myself.
According to her timeline, the couple attended marriage counseling after she suggested it. During those sessions, he reportedly outlined what he believed was most important for the relationship. His main request, as she described it, was simple: to feel acknowledged and to ensure their children remained a priority. The next part of the story focuses on how those expectations played out in the months that followed.
I have so many comments on all of my videos saying that I need to put myself first and I need a vacation and I need to have some self-care. I need to take care of me. I need to put myself first. I need to fill my cup because I can't pour into other people's cups when my cup is empty. I see that all the time. And so I took it upon myself to go see the hormone specialist, and I'm doing everything that I possibly can. I had individual therapy today. I do marriage counseling with my husband. I take Lexapro. I am medicated. And I'm also doing this 6-week gut heal.
She said she tried several ways to improve the situation, including therapy, counseling, medication, and advice she found online. At the same time, her husband had made one clear request during counseling. The question then became whether all those different approaches addressed the core issue in their relationship.
Y'all, my mind is blown. It is Saturday morning, and I still feel amazing. I'm shocked, absolutely shocked, because a week ago, I was in such a depressed, sad state that the thought of feeling how I feel right now felt impossible. And I can't explain it. I can't understand it myself. But I'm happy. I have struggled for 2.5 years with depression and anxiety. And it's like something magical happened and it's just gone. And It's wild. It blows my mind. I wake up every morning not being able to believe that I wake up happy, like I wake up in a good mood with energy and I want to live my life. And a month ago, I couldn't pull myself out of a black hole of darkness and depression and sadness and anxiety. And look at me now. I mean, the difference is I can't explain it. I can't explain it to myself. But something's working, y'all. Something's working. Saturday, I'm happy again. This is like unheard of.
2.5.
According to her timeline, this journey stretched over 2.5 years. During that time, she shared emotional updates, appointments with specialists, therapy, medication, and many difficult moments with her audience. Then, in one of her later videos, she said she suddenly felt better without pointing to a specific reason for the change. That unexpected shift raised new questions about what had been driving her struggles all along. Rather than offering a final conclusion, that moment invites viewers to consider the bigger picture. If her emotional state improved independently, what role did the relationship itself play in the overall story? That's a question each viewer can answer based on the timeline she shared.
So y'all want to know the scariest thing, and it's happening to me now, is being a female, married. I'm 37. I have 2 kids. They're 5 and 7. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past 10 plus years. I have no income. I have no money. I use my husband's credit card and I use my husband's money. And 2 weeks ago, he told me that he wants to move forward with divorce. Today, I literally, like, I use an American Express credit card for everything. It's got my name on it, but obviously he pays the bill. He told me he's gonna cut it off. And I gotta, like, move all the automatic payments and stop using it. And he said, you need to start using your own card now. What card? I don't have a card. That is my card. Terrifying. I mean, I feel like a little girl who needs their mommy because I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't, like, it's just terrifying. Terrifying.
After the divorce, she described feeling emotionally vulnerable and admitted that she wanted the comfort and support of her mother, even as an adult. It was one of the more personal moments she chose to share, highlighting how overwhelming the experience had become for her.
My American Express card was cut off about 3 days ago. And when I say I panicked, I went into like a full-blown panic. I found out because Apple Pay sent me a text message that said, this credit card is no longer available to use for Apple Pay. Holy panic when your credit card gets turned off. Oh my gosh, y'all, I thought I was dying. Stuff is expensive.
In the end, she said the final confirmation came through a simple text notification. For her, that message marked the moment the relationship was truly over. Looking back at the timeline, it appears the emotional distance had been growing long before the legal process was complete. By the time everything was finalized, both sides seemed to be in very different places. Her videos continued after that, adding more chapters to the story and giving viewers additional insight into what happened next. If you'd like to follow the rest of the timeline, stay tuned for part 2, where we'll continue examining the events using the same step-by-step approach.